Hey, what's up? Check, 1, 2. Crypto Hop coming at you. Hey, you know, I'm honestly here to help prevent people from buying the top. Back when I first got heavily into crypto, 2020, 2021, I bought the top, right? I'm like, wow, this is easy. I kind of got in on this DeFi project and it shot up like crazy, and the 3x in a couple days. I'm like, man, this is easy, and then boom, I didn't know. So what I'm trying to do is help you prevent making those kind of mistakes right there. And so buy on weakness is the theme. You want to buy things on the weakness, right? And we all know we're in this macro bull run right now. It's the Bitcoin halving is over a year now. There's historical trends that happen during this time. And so today, Moody's, if you haven't heard of Moody's, it's a financial service company that provides credit ratings and research. They do risk analysis for companies and governments. And basically just creditworthiness of they use various debt instruments that they provide these numbers with. But the U.S. government has gotten a downgrade as of today, and I'll show you right here is a quick article. This is coming out from CoinDesk. ETH, Doge, XRP down 3% as Moody downgrades the U.S. credit rating. Now, if you think about this, 3% is all? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. When we get a negative rating, it downgrades the credit worthiness of our nation, and the crypto market's only moving 3%. That's dumb. Like, that's not even. We know if you're going to play this game, you've got to learn to handle volatility. I'm happy. So this, a little bit of a weakness is the time to buy. It's not too late. And I'm going to share something with you that when it could be too late. So this article says crypto market slipped alongside stocks after Moody's cuts its U.S. sovereign credit score. Don't worry about the numbers. AA1 triggered risk offset sentiment and fresh concerns of government debt and macro stability. Okay, so just a couple bullet points. Major cryptocurrency indicator XRP Doge fell about 3%. As we said, Moody's cut. U.S. Treasury yields rose, and S&P 500 dipped following the downgrade. So dipped, slipped, 3% is not. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. We don't care, man. It's not. It's really no big deal. And so at the end here it says, meanwhile, some traders warned of deeper sell-offs in the near term on general profit taking before the next rally. Bitcoin holding at 104, marked as the key level, and positive factors in that sellers have not yet managed to seize control of the market. Okay, this guy talks about this. However, resilience at high levels may be temporary before the next bounce, and there's considerable pressure near the upper boundary of the current range. Okay, so uh, here's what I wanted to get at. This article here, this is a Bitcoin bull market pundit reveals when to sell everything. This is very important. When to sell everything. So the Bitcoin bull market looks to be back following BTC surge above 100. This is a few days old, and it goes down here and it says when to sell everything. This gentleman posted on X, Artazor, he's a financial expert, stated that he will sell nearly everything in this bull market when BTC's profitability index rises above 300. So the profitability index, you can look it up on CoinMarketCap. When it rises above 300, that's a time to sell. And crypto becomes more popular on TikTok, Instagram, and when market participants think they are the smartest. He further outlined 3 other events that could mark the top and be ready to sell everything. When the crypto exchange, when Coinbase becomes number 1 on the App Store for 2 months. So when Coinbase becomes the number 1 downloaded app on the App Store, time to sell. It's a good metric. I like that metric right there. He also talks about when they also told crypto community members that he was announced publicly when it's time to sell everything. Okay, that's fine. He stated that 40% should be invested in Bitcoin. This is what I talked about as well. When you have, if you want to play this game, let's say you got it $500, you want to put in $1,000, whatever it is. 40% should be in Bitcoin, 20% in ETH, 10% in quality alts like XRP, right? Mine's a little heavier on that particular alt, and 5% in high meme coins. That 5% is where you're basically gambling. Okay, 15% working capital, 20% USDTs. Buy the dips. We're talking about buy the dips right now, everybody. So it's not too late if you're trying to get into the cryptocurrency space. It's not too late. There's one other thing that he says that I really like, and it has to do with like, okay, so I was at the salon yesterday. I don't barbershop, whatever. I'm not a big. I don't care where I go to get my haircut. But the lady, I brought up Bitcoin, and she had heard about it. When your hairstylist, when the guy that changes your oil, when the everyday citizens start learning and hearing about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, that's when it's time to get out. When the everyday average person who really doesn't care about investing hears about this stuff, time to get out. Okay, boom. That's that. What was the other? I think, oh yeah, the other title. This is the same thing. It's the Moody's downgrades Coinbase as well. Okay, which is interesting. Moody downgrades Coinbase, says outlet is stable. So this isn't doom and gloom. And when the U.S. government gets a downgrade, everybody gets a little bit of a downgrade. So who cares? It's time to buy. It's not this get out, run for the hills scenario by any means whatsoever. And so, but interest rates really do affect consumers, people. Just keep that in mind. The Fed has not lowered them. This downgrade could be a factor that does initiate lowering rates. We don't know. Just keep your eye on the headlines. But again, buy on weakness. We entered a little bit more weakness here. It could be time, if you're not in the market yet, 40% in the Bitcoin. Get on coinmarketcap.com. Look at the top 5. Bitcoin's at top. Then you got your Ethereum. You're right, the XRP and the Solana's a little further down, but make a decision on how to throw your money in there. Just let it sit. Okay. Um, that meme coin the other day, I got the recommendation by the Economic Ninja. We got in on that one. It was Epic, EPIC. I don't want to confuse you with what it used to be called, but they changed it to Epic. And, it's up since his recommendation with all this turmoil right here. So, with that said, everybody, thanks for tuning in. A lot of details to come. Stay calm. Just enjoy your homeostasis. Do things to try to maintain focus to block out the minutia and the stress of the world. I know it's hard if you have a boss that you hate and stuff like that, but anytime I ran in that situation, I always tried to create a better situation for myself, right? That's all you can do. We can only control what we control. With that said, Crypto Hop signing out. Love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. It's fun times, people. We still have an opportunity. Buy some crypto if you can. All right. Peace out. Peace out.